So hello guys, this is your friend ICSE friend. Welcome to my channel. So this is the first paper discussion video of our channel. So today was your history and civics examination. So it contains it contains 8 pages and 2 sections. Sorry, 2 parts. Part 1 contain your MCQs and 2 marker questions, and your part 2 contains your structured questions of section A contains your civics, and section B contains your history part. So let's get started with your paper. If you are new to channel, do subscribe ICSC friend for sample papers and more paper discussion videos, and do click to your bell icon for more notifications. So let's start it. So question 1, part 1 is 30 marks. It consists of MCQs and 2 marker question. First says an ordinance has to approved by the parliament within dash weeks. So it is quite easy question. Your history civil examination was quite easier if you have read from your book. So you could complete your 80 of 80 marks. So let's start. So its answer is 6 weeks. It's from your book. Your second question says that the junior category of minister versus senior ministers. So it's your deputy ministers. Answer C. Second, a major natural calamity has taken place. Opposition wants the house to lay aside all business and take up the matter of urgent importance. This motion is your answer A, adjournment motion. It's also from book. Your fourth question says the Supreme Court reviews. As the word suggests, from the word, by looking this word only, you can tick at your answer B, revisory jurisdiction. Your fifth question says that dash has the power to summon the House of Parliament. It's clearly from your book only, like the president. Answer B. Your president has power to summon and prorogue your parliamentary sessions. So sixth and seventh are quite ratio type questions. So it says that the court of district judge is to civil cases and is to your session court is to dash cases. So it will be your criminal cases, your session court, all like picketing and all cases. Okay. So seventh question asks formation of Congress is to 1885 is to your formation of Muslim League is answer B 1906. So your seventh question asks the plan of partition of Bengal was proposed by. It's your answer. Its answer is C, Lord Curzon. Your chapter number 4, assertive nationalism. I think it was introduction of that. Yes. So ninth one, people protested against Simon Commission. Its answer is Simon Commission. Like I have heard like many students have done it wrong. So its answer is Simon Commission because 7 British members and no Indian representation. It was introduction of Simon Commission only. Your 10th, the main objective of assertive nationalism was to attain Purna Swaraj. Your C. And your 11th question asks about the early nationalist leader. It's stated very clearly. It's your Gopal Krishna Gokhale. The 12th question asks you the Lucknow Pact was signed between. Your answer B, Congress and Muslim League. Your 12th question asks what was the causes of Quit India movement. It says like it's failure of the Cripps mission. Like there were 3, like August offer, Cripps mission failure, and your invasion of Japan. Yes. So 14 question asks international court of justice has dash judges. So it's answer D, 15 judges. So 15 question asks which leader was the architect of NAM, non-allied movement. So its answer is also clear. Answer B, Abdel Nasser. There were 3, Tito, Nehru and Nasser. So and 16 says the immediate cause of First World War. It's very easy. It's your Sarajevo crisis. So if we come to second part, it's 2-marker question and these are quite easy. It's from your book. So first says like 2 ways to ensure the independence of judiciary from executive. Like 2 ways how your judiciary is different from your executive. First no one, your executive cannot put upon question on your judicial procedures with what justice or what jurisdiction the Supreme Court do. Executive can't put on questions over it. So okay. So it's your second part, state to legislative power of cabinet, like formation of policies and implementation of policies. 2 repressive colonies by Lord Lytton. It's your Grand Release Bar to proclaim Queen Victoria as Empress of India. And your second, we can write Vernacular Press Act or your Arms Act. Your fourth question says 2 reasons for acceptance of Mountbatten plan by Congress. Like many of the students have written it was accurately. In this you can write the threat of the civil wars which can occur if it won't be partitioned on time. And secondly, your Britishers have given certain time limit to accept the independence, or at that time, if India do not accept it, it would be handed over to any other country. So your fifth question state two objectives of Muslim League. Two objectives of Muslim League, like it was also very easy to to state your loyalty to a British and to protect fundamental right of Muslim community. Sixth, two clauses of Treaty of Versailles, like any 14 point of American president. So any of two. So students have written Germany was declared guilty of the war, and second, it was asked to pay a fine of $30 billion. So okay. Seventh question was name two alliances formed in Europe before beginning in First World War. Look, many students have written your Axis power, your allied powers, but it was wrong. In your book, if you read thoroughly, you found that there were two hostile groups in which Europe was divided. It was a triple alliance and triple entente. Yes, it was that. So this was quite easy part. So if we go to part 2 section A, it is the civics part. So question 3, it's from Union Legislature. First one, Mr. Raj wants to become MP in Lok Sabha. 3 qualifications is simple, like 3 qualifications are like you can write should be an Indian citizen. Secondly, so must be age of 25, and third, at least age of 25, and third, should there be name in should there be name in electoral list in any part of country. So second asks your 3 legislative power of Union Parliament. You can write making laws on the concurrent list, your union list, and passing ordinances. It is your union legislative powers. Your third this third question was quite tricky one, we can say, so it is asked 4 ways in which parliament controls executive. In this we have read how your union legislature controls your executive. So if we come to fourth question, we found it's from your president, prime minister, and council of minister. So it's asked what are the 3 type of emergencies that can proclaim by president. It is also simply asked from your book. So 3 kind of emergency: your general emergency, your breakdown of constitutional machinery, and third one, your financial emergency. Second question state mention 3 legislative power of the president, summon and prorogue of parliamentary sessions, your passing ordinances, assent to all bills, and third, give reason to justify for indirect election. Why there is indirect election for president, and what is the composition of electoral college? It is asked. Like many of students have written that first, India follows a parliamentary form of government. It was right. Secondly, presence of electoral college also state that India should elect its president indirectly. And next question, next part of this, what is the composition of electoral college which elects president? So it comprises of your members of parliament of both the houses, and secondly, your member of legislative assembly of the state. Fifth question is from your courts. So who appoints the judges of high court, qualification it's asked, and 3 cases of original what are local rights. It's quite easy one. I think some students who were quite less confident, so they have chosen this part to do. So let's come to section B. It's again of your 30 marks. We have to do 3 questions out of it. So many of you attended 6, 7 and 8. It was quite easy. So let's go for it. First one is from your 1857 revolt. 3 policies by British to expand their political power in India. So it was your subsidiary alliance, doctrine of lapse, and conquest of Awadh on misadministration, on pretext of misrule. It was done by Lord Dalhousie. So second of your 1857 revolt was known as Sepoy Mutiny. Mention any 3 military causes which led to the uprising. So 3 military causes you were supposed to write. So many students have wrote ill treatment to Indian soldiers. It was right. Second, your General Service Enlistment Act. It was also right. And your third one, they have wrote bleak promotions in British army to Indian soldiers. So third question, your four economic causes, like you can write drain of wealth, unemployment, end of peasantry, and famines and all. So it was this. So question 7, its picture stated clear. Name the march being led by Gandhiji, and which movement did the march launch. So it is your Dandi March. It is your Dandi March. It was a part of civil disobedience movement. It was started to decify your salt laws, and further it was adopted by Maharashtra. Second, what were three causes of non-cooperation movement? Your three causes of non-cooperation movement, you can write your Rolette Act, your Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, and third your Khilafat wrong. So third question came. So sorry. In second question, there is one part. Name the incident which led to the suspension of the movement. So it's your Chori Chora incident, which happens in Gorakhpur. About 22 policemen were like police station was fired by the protesters. So next question is from Gandhi Irwin Pact of 1931. Like two conditions there was which Britishers have accepted, and second your which Congress has accepted. So first was from your Congress. Congress have accepted to first to suspend civil disobedience movement, and secondly to take part in second round table conference, because first round table conference was not attended by Congress delegates. And British said that many of you have written like they said to imprison those people who were not guilty, and secondly to allow the legal picketing of liquor and foreign goods. So it was quite easy. And like eighth question many of you have done, it's from your forward block. It was very easy. It's straightforward questions have been asked. Three objective of your forward block: Subhash Chandra Bose ji's contributions, and who was the founder. It was Major Mohit Sharma. Many of you have written, like many of you might have written your Subhash Chandra Bose, but it was wrong. It was found by his friend Major Mohit Sharma. So ninth question was from your first and second World War, with including your Nazism and fascism. So it says like three similarities between ideology of fascism and Nazism. So it was quite easy. And three consequences of Second World War, like division of world into two block, communist block and socialist block, and your Cold War was began between your Russia and USA. And your third question says four causes of your Second World War. It might be like discontent from Treaty of Versailles, and like your rise of Nazism and fascism. And you must write immediate cause if causes are asked. So third would be your invasion of Poland. So 10th question, it's the most easiest one. It was from your United Nations organization. It is asked the composition of the Security Council. It's like 5 permanent members and other non-permanent members. Second, like 3 functions of General Assembly to advise member nations about the peace and prosperity, to settle political disputes if happens among any nations. So this was, and third consists of your like full form of UNESCO and 3 functions of it. It was also quite easy. So this was how your history civics board paper was. It's quite easy paper. If I was a student who had read book thoroughly, he must have done it properly, and it's that much easy that you could easily score 80 of 80. So dear friends, it was first video of paper discussion from our channel. If you really like it, so click your like button, and if you are new to channel, do subscribe it and click your bell icon for getting more notification. So next is your mathematics examination. More and more papers will be uploaded on your DS series. So do support DS series. So that's all for today's video. Thank you.